welcome to Chez Letters and Numbers, where we hope you enjoy tonight's degustation of delectable digits and mouth-watering words. And providing the silver service is our Gold Star team. Firstly, Sums sommelier, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Now, Lily, do you like actually getting out to a restaurant, you know, that's a little bit out of the ordinary and maybe being adventurous?
Look, I can't say that I do it too often, but yeah, I really enjoy it, I think, like most people.
I mean, I find if you go to somewhere that you know is a really exciting, different restaurant, to try and find, well, perhaps the weirdest and most challenging thing on the menu. I remember going to a restaurant just recently, and Alison and I were looking at the menu, and they had tripe and cuttlefish. I thought, well, like maybe that would be the reaction a lot of the time. I thought, this is a really interesting place. They're going to cook it really well. And it was fantastic. It was a real adventure. Yeah,
I feel the same. I think you have to make the most of the unusual things that you wouldn't cook at home.
So tripe and cuttlefish for dinner for you tomorrow night?
Not if I'm cooking.
Welcome, Lily.
Thank you.
And he not only knows where the fork goes, but where it came from. It's David Astle. And, well, I mean, you do know where the fork goes when when the food goes in the mouth, but fork, you know, where does it come from?
It comes from Latin, Richard, via Middle English, no less.
Very nice.
But if you really want to know where the fork goes or where the fork comes from, first draw down, at least in my place.
You're a practical man. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
And two people ready to take a bite of the puzzle pie, our contestants. First up, our carryover champion, back for her fourth night, retiree Jane Taylor. Hello, Jane.
Hello, Richard.
Now, welcome back. So, night number 4, what sort of preparation have you been doing over the weekend?
Just revising my 75 times tables, and I found a website where you can practice the maths with the clocks ticking down, and just thinking about it and trying to chill out a bit.
So how long has it taken you to learn your 75 times table?
I'm not quite sure I've totally learnt them, but I've been practicing probably for about 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, we'll give you a chance to put them into action tonight. Welcome back.
Thank you, Richard.
And tonight's challenger is a full-time father to 3 children, Steve Hibbert. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Richard.
So I imagine that must keep you pretty busy.
Yes, it's very challenging and rewarding at the same time.
How old are they?
I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Oh, so a very busy household.
That's right, yes.
And also, you enjoy plane recognition. Now, is that plane spotting by any other name?
Yes, we call plane spotters, so we just go around and look at airfields and airports.
Well, good luck tonight. All the best to both our contestants, Jane Taylor and Steve Hibbert. First letters for the week now. Jane, off you go, please.
Can I start with a consonant, please?
Sure. Let's start with L.
And another one, please?
R.
A third?
F.
A fourth, please?
Another R.
Switching to a vowel, please?
E.
Another vowel?
A.
Another vowel, please?
I.
Another vowel?
Another E.
And a final consonant, thank you.
And to finish, C.
Here's our clock. First letters for the week, Jane. How did you go?
I got a 7.
7 for you, Steve?
7 as well.
That sounds like a great start for both of you. Let's have yours first, Steve.
Clearer.
And yours, Jane?
Frailer.
A couple of nice comparatives to get the week underway, David.
Strong start and an excellent start. Good 7s both. Fiercer was another comparative. And I always loved cuttlefish because my daughter, when she was young, used to call them cuddlefish.
That is one of those beautiful little shifts, a malapropism par excellence. Lovely stuff. Well done, David. And 7 each. Great start for Jane and Steve. Next letters, and Steve, you're off and running.
Can I have a consonant, please?
T.
Another consonant?
P.
Consonant?
D.
Consonant?
S.
A vowel?
U.
Vowel?
A.
Vowel.
O.
One more vowel.
E.
And I'll finish with a consonant, please.
And finally, J.
And I'll start the clock. How did you like those, Steve?
7.
7 for you. Good going, Jane.
7.
7 for you as well. Let's have yours first, please.
Spouted.
And yours, Steve?
Jousted.
Jousted. I think it's going to turn into a bit of a joust here, though. They're scoring levelly.
Well, 7 for Jane and 8 for Steve for using that J. I can't do that. Good 7s. We're in for a good game. I was hoping that last consonant could be an R for outspread, but 7s were the best to be found.
7s were excellent, and Jane and Steve both scored them. First numbers of the week coming up now. Points available, of course, depending on just how close our contestants get to the randomly generated target. Now, Jane, I was thinking if you've been learning your 75 times tables, big numbers, maybe a heavyweight this time around so you get the maximum number of big numbers?
No way. 1 large and 5 small.
Thanks, Jane. 1 large and 5 small. For the first numbers of the week. 4, 6, 3, 4, 3, and the large is 100. The target to reach is 983.
Big start. Well, Jane, you went for the classroom mix instead. How did you go?
990.
990, 7 off. Steve?
I was too far out.
Out of the scoring range. Bad luck. So, Jane, you're 7 off. Tell us what you did, please.
Yes, 6 plus 4 equals 10.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Times 100 equals 1,000.
By 100 is 1,000.
And then I added 3 plus 3 plus 4.
3 plus 3 plus 4.
To make 10, and subtracted that from 1,000 to make 990.
990, well done.
990, so we are 7 off the target. Now, Lily, how much closer can you get us?
Look, Richard, we've started off with a doozy. I couldn't get spot on, so we're going to straight away start with a Webby this week.
Okay, how close could you get?
982.
982, so you can get to 1 away. But we're going to start the week with a Webby by the sound of it. This is a tough one, so Lily's thrown out the challenge. If you think you can solve that, then head to the website and give us your version. But Jane did well and scored 5 points. So our scores, Steve on 14, Jane on 19, as we head for our first break for the week. And your first word mix is tie alert. And your clue, holder of a pen licence. See you after this.